Just had my breakfast, watching some Coach Greg. I normally wake up at 5:45, except Thursdays and Fridays. That's when I wake up at 5 because I have to train my first client at 6 a.m. Early bird gets the worm. But on most days I start at 7 and I train my clients until 2. I'm normally not very hungry in the morning, but I have been eating recently for 2 reasons. One, I don't really have a break until 10, 11, and sometimes I'm just starving before that time comes. And second, it's to help me set my circadian rhythm to shift that earlier in the morning, because if you start eating breakfast, then your body's gonna start to expect it. And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be easier for you to wake up because your body will be expecting food, and it's gonna help shift your whole circadian rhythm naturally earlier to the day. I've also been trying to eat a bit more during the day so that I can have my last meal about 3 hours before bed, because that helps me sleep way better as well. All right, let's get to work. So this is actually the garden of the gym we work at. It's pretty big, pretty spacious in the center of Amsterdam. Inside is the gym here. Always train clients till about 2 p.m. and then it's time for our own workout.
Record more in the field.
Exactly, more in the wild. Say hi to the camera.
Hey, my name is Mateusz. Soon I will be the most famous fitness guy in the world.
He's got to start his channel.
Yeah, that's my first challenge.
We got to get him on Instagram. It's 2025.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a caveman, but I have to show myself to the world. That's time.
Exactly. All right, what else are we doing today?
We play with the handstand.
Yeah.
Then we do a couple of the pyrometric push-ups with the clapping. And then we do the Cossack squat.
What do we have after this?
What do we have after that?
Yeah.
We have a Australian or a reverse rows.
Yeah.
The split squat.
Mm-hmm.
Side plank.
Yeah.
And was the swing there as well, or the previous workout?
No, that was the other workout. I think we finished, that 3, and then animal flow at the end.
And animal flow.
Yeah.
The animal flow.
That's gonna be good.
That's the future.
Exactly. I'll show them later. Nice. Hold it. Core. Push. And rest. Oh, thanks. We did 15, yeah? This one is sneaky. You think, oh, I can do that. And then you try it and it humbles you.
It's good to be humble from time to time.
From time to time. We're gonna finish off the workout with some animal flow. This is really, really good for not just your mobility and your strength, but also it's great cardio once you
great
do
cardio, but
it.
also improves strength a lot. Like people
Strength.
don't realize, but it really improves the strength, especially in this weird, awkward position.
Yeah.
You get stronger and stronger. That's really cool.
And your mobility too. It fixes everything, right?
Yeah, definitely. Actually, once I've seen the theory that actually the animal flow can cure a little bit your aches and injuries and then weak links.
Yeah.
And I was a bit skeptic about that. I was like, just a little bit of colorful story.
Yeah.
But I said, okay, let's give it a try. And actually, I can feel like my knees get better, my lower back just dissolve.
Yeah.
And it's really cool, actually.
And you're gonna see why he says that. We'll show you now. I'll do a separate video on how to which kinds of forms of animal flow you can do. But let me just show you a snippet of today's workout. Nice view. This is the elephant walk. Really stretches out your whole posterior chain from the calves, hamstrings, glutes, lower back, upper back, shoulders, everything. And then the goal is to keep moving with straight legs, and obviously one hand, one leg at a time. Real elephant. And then crab. This is opening up the shoulder nicely. That's the thing with this animal flow. It might not look like it, but this exercise, for example, this is going to give you a great chest pump actually. Okay, nice work.
Good job.
Done for today. Time for a shake. So we got done with the workout at about 4. I'm gonna make some lunch real quick for 3 days. Let me show you a quick, easy, and tasty meal that you can make that's high in protein and very low in calories. So over here we have some minced meat. I'll put half a kilo in there. Then for extra volume, nutrients, and more fiber, cabbage. You can just chop this thing in half. I'm gonna give it a good wash as well. The reason cabbage is so good because it adds a lot of volume to your food. It barely has any calories. It's got fiber and plenty of antioxidants as well that are really good for your immune system, but it's also very beneficial for your gut. Look at this. Look at just how much food this is going to become now. I'm also gonna add in this pack of lentils for some extra protein and also fiber. Fiber is highly underrated. Not only does it help you feel less hungry and stick to your calorie deficit, just like protein does, but it's also extremely beneficial for your long-term health and your gut, of course, helping you just live longer and be happier. A lot of people talk about protein, but not enough people talk about fiber. Throw those in there. For some extra taste, I normally add some soy sauce, but come to find out, it's almost done. Last few drops of hope. So when you see the cabbage become a bit more transparent and soft like this, that's when you know it's time to eat. Had lunch, had some downtime, and now I'm gonna check what my online clients are doing real quick. I always hold them accountable throughout the entire week, so not just once or 2 times that I see them in the gym, and that way they're able to get the results that they want a lot faster too. So I just got a message actually from one of my clients who hit 72.4 kg today. Last week she was really motivated because her weight didn't change, but I was like, listen, stay patient, just one more week, depending on where you are in your cycle. For women, that's gonna really have a big impact on how your weight is changing. And there we go, suddenly 1 whole kilo down, and everything is going really well. So you gotta stay consistent with the macros, stay consistent with the workouts, and trust the process. Let me see here, Miriam here at 90.5, almost under 90 kg. When she started in July, she was 93.5, so that's already 3 kilos down. So that's also going really well. If you're also working hard, but you're not really seeing the results that you want, and you're looking for someone to help you, provide you with a proper training plan, provide you with a proper nutrition plan, and give you some more guidance and hold you accountable every week to make sure you're motivated and making progress week upon week, so you don't have to waste months of not seeing progress, then use the link in the description and book in a call with me, and then we can discuss what the program can look like for you, because it's a very individual basis. For the rest of the evening, I have 2 calls with 2 of my clients today just to check in, see how they're doing, and also a call with a potential client that wanted to hear some more about the program. So I'm gonna get that done. In the meantime, in between the calls, I'm gonna get some video editing done, make sure I finish my reels for the week. I always try to plan them on Mondays, at least 7 videos for the entire week, and then during the week I might make an extra video here and there, or work on a long form video on YouTube. So that's gotta happen. And then around 7:30 I'll have a very light dinner, and I'm gonna wind down with some YouTube. It's been lately, sometimes Netflix, but I just canceled my subscription actually because I don't really know what to watch anymore, and might as well watch something more educational on YouTube, and there's plenty of entertainment on there as well. Also, I just got this book, which I'm starting right now. I've heard some really good things. I've listened to this guy's to one of the podcast episodes when he was on Diary of CEO, and he had some really cool things to say about self-mastery, both physical and mental, of course. So That's also another habit I'm trying to keep going. About 30 minutes before bed, get at least 30 minutes of reading done. Doesn't happen every day. I'm sure you've been there. You know, I'm also human. You gotta keep it realistic, but at least I strive to do it a couple times in the week, or when I have some more downtime on the weekend. I like to maybe sit in the sun if it's nice and get some reading done. As you can see, my whole day is pretty full. I train my clients, I get my own workout done in between, and then at home I'm working on the online business, checking in on my clients, making content, talking to new clients, and it can get pretty busy. But when you feel like you have a purpose, you have a mission, you have something that gives you fulfillment in life, it's a lot easier to stay consistent and put in those hours without feeling drained or getting a burnout or bore out, as we should probably call it. So even if it's hectic, I try to find some more moments of stillness during the week and during my day as well. Maybe take some time alone and enjoy a coffee without the phone for a little bit. Just sit outside at a cafe and brainstorm a little about where I am right now and where I want to go. And also some downtime in the evening to be able to relax and unwind, which ultimately helps me sleep a lot better as well. Anyway, this was my day. Hope you got maybe a useful nugget here and there. If you need some help with your fitness journey, book in a call below, and till next time.